Emily Vasquez. During 8th grade, there was these two boys that I remember that they used to sit in the back of the class with a special teacher. I believe that they had some learning disabilities, but I think also some other mental disabilities. I just recall that none of the other students used to interact with these two students. I think it was due to the lack of knowledge about them. Um, it's very integral that we bring in students with disabilities into the classroom, but it's also very important that the other students learn specifically about the students that are going to be with them. I noticed in the video including Samuel that the students surrounding Samuel knew exactly about Samuel, what he could and could not do, how he spoke. They got used to his form of speech. And they knew what he liked and what he disliked. But that was because they were educated about his situation. I recall when I went to field experience in 1st grade with Sunset Park, there was a boy there that he had learning disabilities, but I think he had some other ones due to the way he spoke and walked. I really wanted to help him with his work as I was helping all the other students, but I wasn't sure about what I could help him with. And just how far I could push him, like what kind of quality work his teachers were expecting from him, and how I could help them achieve that. Because I wasn't told exactly what it was that was going on with him by his teachers. And I think that had they told me, it would have made it a lot easier for me to know how I could help him, and it would have made me a lot more willing to go over and to help him. But because his teachers kind of left him alone, I did the same because I was only there for an hour or 2 hours a week. So I wasn't there long enough to really get to know him enough to go and help him with his work. But there's a cultural wealth that goes on in a household with students with disabilities, and that's a cultural wealth that can be definitely brought into the schools. It'll open the eyes of the other students. It's going to become a second nature to them. There's no going to be us and them. It's just going to be they're different. But nothing that really stands out because that's what they're going to be growing up with. They're going to know how to interact with students like that. So it's very important that teachers have these open and honest discussions about the students that will be going into the classroom. And kind of opening up discussion between the student and the classroom so that each can learn about the other. Because there's also going to be a learning curve for the student with disabilities. So overall, while integrating students into the classroom will bring the average classroom and the disabled students closer together. It's the kind of education that goes on within the classroom that's really going to bring them together in the classroom and outside of the classroom. Thank you.